Enugu is one of the most peaceful and organized cities in southeastern Nigeria, known historically as the Coal City. Enugu has grown into a major urban center with several residential areas offering different lifestyles from luxury estates to middle-class family neighborhoods and developing districts. But if someone wanted to move to Enugu today, which areas are actually the best places to live? In this video, we're exploring 10 of the most popular residential areas in Enugu, looking at what makes them attractive, what the lifestyle is like, and also some of the disadvantages you should know before choosing to live there. Watch to the end because you'll be surprised and amazed at the number 3, 2, and 1 you'll be seeing. Please like this video, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Starting with the number 10, Coal Camp. Coal Camp is one of the most historical neighborhoods in Enugu. The area developed around the coal mining industry, particularly near the historical Iva Valley Coal Camp, which played a major role in the early development of the city. One of the biggest advantages of Coal Camp is its strong community culture and historical importance. However, many buildings in the area are quite old and infrastructure may not look as modern as in the newer estates. Even so, Coal Camp remains an important part of Enugu history and identity. Number 9. Maryland. Maryland is known as a quiet and organized residence area. Many residents appreciate the calm atmosphere and relatively lower traffic levels. The area has also a good access to other parts of the city, making it convenient for daily commuting. However, compared to larger districts, Maryland is smaller and less commercially active, which may mean fewer amenities nearby. Number 8. Owani. Owani is another historical neighborhood in Enugu. Its biggest advantage is location. Owani sits closely to important commercial areas, markets, and transportation hubs. Because of this, residents often find it easy to move around the city. Housing costs here are also relatively moderate compared to elite areas. However, some parts of Owani are older and may require renovations or monetization. Number 7. Akpapanike. Akpapanike is one of the largest and most populated residents in Enugu. One of its biggest advantages is affordability. Compared to elite estates, housing costs in Akpa are generally low, making it accessible to many working-class families. Another advantage is the strong community atmosphere. Markets, schools, and small businesses are widely available, making daily life convenient. However, some parts of Akpanike can be more crowded and less organized than planned estates. Despite this, the area remains one of the most important residential zones in the city. Number 6. Centenary City. Centenary City is one of the most ambitious urban development projects in Enugu State. The project was designed as a modern city district that would feature luxury housing, business zones, and modern infrastructure. One major advantage is the long-term investment potential. As development continues, property values are expected to increase. Another advantage is the modeling planning concept, which aims to create a more structured urban environment. However, one disadvantage is the area is still developing, so many parts of the project are not yet fully completed. Even so, Centenary City represents a vision for the future of urban living in Enugu State. Number 5. Tinker's Corner. Tinker's Corner is one of the fastest growing residential areas in Enugu. Over the past decade, the area has experienced rapid development with newer houses, estates, and infrastructure emerging quickly. One of the biggest advantages of Tinker's Corner is affordability compared to other elite neighborhoods. Many middle-class families choose this area because it offers newer homes at relatively more reasonable prices. Another advantage is its availability of land. Unlike other parts of the city, Tinker's Corner still has room for expansion and new development. However, some areas are still developing, so infrastructure such as road networks and drainage systems may not be as established as in older estates. Despite this, Tinker's Corner has become a popular choice for young families and property investors. Number 4. GRA, Government Reserved Area. The Government Reserved Area, commonly known as GRA, is one of the oldest elite residential districts in Enugu. Historically, GRA was developed during the colonial era to house government officials. Because of this, the area was designed with larger plots of land, wider streets, and lower housing districts. One of the biggest advantages of GRA is the peaceful environment. Compared to more commercial areas, GRA tend to be more quieter and more private. The neighborhood also features larger houses with bigger compounds, which makes it attractive to wealthy families and senior government officials. However, because the area is quite old, Some buildings still reflect older architecture styles. Another disadvantage is that property prices here are extremely high, making it difficult for many people to afford homes there. Despite these challenges, GRA continues to be seen as one of the most prestigious addresses in Enugu. Top 3. New Haven. New Haven is one of the most vibrant areas in Enugu. It combines residential living with strong commercial activities, making it a very lively part of the city. One of the best or biggest advantages of New Haven is accessibility. The area is close to banks, restaurants, hotels, shopping areas, and offices. This makes daily living very convenient for residents. Another advantage is that transportation is easy. Because the area is centrally located, it connects quickly to several other parts of the city. New Haven also has an active social scene for young professionals, entrepreneurs, and people who enjoy an energetic urban environment. The area can be very appealing. However, the downside is that the area can sometimes feel busy and noisy, especially in the commercial sections. Because of its popularity, rents and property prices has also risen significantly over the years. Even with these disadvantages, New Haven remains one of the most dramatic places to live in Enugu. Number 2. Independence Layout. Independence Layout is widely known as one of the most prestigious residential areas in Enugu. Many politicians, business owners, and high-income residents have homes here. One of the biggest advantages of this area is its central location. Independence Layout sits very close to the commercial heart of Enugu, making it convenient for people who work in offices, government institutions, or businesses in the city. Another advantage is security. Because of the status of many residents here, security presence in the area tends to be stronger than in many other neighborhoods. The estate also features large plots of land and modern luxury houses, which makes it one of the most visual impressive residential areas in the city. However, the main disadvantage is cost. Rent and property prices in Independence Layout are among the highest in Enugu. For many people, living here may simply be beyond their budget. Traffic can also be heavier in certain parts because the area is close to major commercial roads. Despite these challenges, Independence Layout remains one of the most elite residential districts in Enugu. Here are the top 9. Now, sitting at the number 1 is Ekulu. Ekulu is considered one of the most balanced residential areas in Enugu. It was originally developed as a planned residential district, and over the years, it has grown into a peaceful middle to the upper class neighborhood. One of the biggest advantages of Ekulu is its organized layout and good road network. These streets are relatively well planned compared to many other parts of the city. Because of this planning, the area feels less congested and more residential. Another advantage is proximity to important parts of the city. Residents can easily access Ogui Road, Independence Layout, and City Central without traveling too far. The environment is generally quiet, making it attractive for families and professionals who prefer a calm lifestyle. There are also several schools, churches, supermarkets, and small businesses that serve the local community. However, there are a few disadvantages. Some parts of Ekulu were built decades ago, so certain houses still has older architecture designs. While many properties have been renovated, others still reflect older building styles. Property prices here also increased significantly in recent years, meaning that buying land or houses here can be very quite expensive for average residents. Overall, Ekulu remains one of the most balanced and comfortable places to live in Enugu. Enugu offers a wide variety of residential areas, each with its own character, lifestyle, and advantages. From elite districts like Independence Layout and GRA to rapid developing areas like Tinker's Corner and CE City, the city provides options for different income levels and lifestyle. Choosing the best place to live ultimately depends on factors like budget, proximity to work, security, and the type of environment you prefer. But one thing is certain, Enugu continues to grow and its neighborhoods are evolving along with the city. Thank you for watching. Please do well to like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comment box. Let me know the best place you can stay in this Enugu. And also, subscribe, turn on post notification. See you in my next content. Bye.